I'm officially in month 4. I'm still using my waist belt. I mean, again, I'm just trying to control the sides. I'm not trying to crush the baby, okay? So see, look how big it is. You cannot tighten it. If you're doing this with me, please don't crush your baby. Don't tighten it too much. Just go a size bigger. As you go, every time you feel it's getting tighter, just go a size bigger. Hey guys, this is Bella, and today's topic is veganism and pregnancy. As you guys already know, I am pregnant and this is my month number 4, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my struggle in the past 3 months, okay? I just started month 4, so basically I'm only 3 months pregnant, so technically, right? So I wanted to tell you guys what happened to me during my pregnancy. So I am not technically vegan. I really strive to be 100% vegan, but I'm not. So what's going on with me is that I'm actually very intolerant to dairy products in general. Everything dairy, I'm intolerant. So if I eat it today, I'll wake up tomorrow full of acne. And yes, I have tried the lactose free and all that stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about straight up dairy. If I eat milk, I might even die. So things like that. Now, before I got married, I was 100% vegan for I don't remember, close to a year maybe, and I loved it. I was living on soy products basically, mainly tofu, a lot of stuff like soy pasta, really good stuff. I'm also gluten free, so not just vegan at that point. I'm still gluten free. But what I wanted to discuss today is the fact that when you're pregnant, you're going to see a lack of calcium. It's going to hit you really hard. And I've always lacked calcium because of the fact that I don't eat dairy, because I'm very intolerant to it. So what happened is, I was aware that I was lacking calcium. I would take sometimes, vitamins and stuff like that, but it's very tricky to find like exceptional, really good quality pills that are vegan and organic. So that's kind of, the kind of route that I wanted to take. I wanted to be vegan, organic, and gluten-free, dairy-free. And kosher, specifically kosher, because I know that some products would label something vegan, but it's not necessarily vegan because they just don't know that that thing was derived from an animal product. Do you know what I mean? Because not every company is going to be aware or care enough to check every single one of those items, and the FDA is not going to do that either. So just to give you an idea about the struggle, and I know I'm like a little bit like on the extreme level, so some people would see me like as a hippie, the technicality of it, because I'm vegan, gluten-free, and this and that. And no, I'm not from California. I live in Texas, so that would tell you something, I know that a lot of people make fun of the people that are vegan and stuff like that. So that being said, what I wanted to say is that in your first trimester, you're going to suffer. You're going to see the lack. You're going to feel it. You're literally going to like start losing a lot of hair, break all your nails, and on top of that, you're going to start craving, like big time, cheese. Like I haven't craved cheese in years. I mean, I know I said I've been vegan for about a year or so before I got married, but even before that, I wasn't eating any dairy products, nothing. Because I knew it's like every time I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna break out in my face. So I was years without it. I didn't even care for it. I don't even miss it. Like, sometimes I will get like a vegan cheese, kind of like Daya or Daya cheese. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's my favorite. I actually prefer it over the regular cheese. The reason why I don't eat it that much is just because the higher carbs, but all in all, I prefer the vegan products. However, in the first 3 months, I was craving cheese like no tomorrow. And it's because, it's the way your body is telling you, hey, listen, I need calcium. And the baby is also asking for that. So, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. So if you're planning to get pregnant, if you're vegan or whatever it is, make sure you get the quality type of calcium that you're gonna need. And I know that we can get calcium through spinach, through other routes, through other means as a vegan person, but as me personally, I felt it really heavy. I lost a lot of hair, my nails were breaking like no tomorrow, and I was craving cheese like the whole first 3 months. I've been pregnant for 3 full months, and now I'm going into my 4th month. As of today, I think it's the 2nd or 3rd day into my 4th month. But I'm no longer craving cheese, but the first 3 months, I was dying for cheese. Like, dying. That's all I could think of. Like, I just wanted bread and cheese. and not the regular bread that I used to eat, like the gluten-free. I wanted the better bread, still gluten-free, but the better bread, the one that tastes soft. Because I was eating just the tortillas, the ones that are 100% corn. I could not stand those. So I had to kind of like shift my diet, and I was craving yogurt, I was craving pizza with cheese, things like that. So I just want you to keep in mind that that deficiency will hit you pretty hard. So if you are vegan, just be aware of that, and just try to stack up. I mean, I'm vegan. I mean, I was vegan before I got married. Then after I got married, things got complicated. I moved to Texas. Texas is not a friendly state for vegans. The products that they have here, they're just lacking in organic, they're lacking in vegan stuff. I'm not in Austin. I'm 2 hours away from Austin, so literally there's nothing. And people here eat anything. There's almost no organic, but that's not the topic. What I'm trying to say is that before that, I was vegan, and I know the struggle. I know how it is and how important it is to continue to be vegan. But when you're pregnant, sometimes you have to think about it and think about the fact that it's not about you anymore. And then the second thing is that, yes, like for example, I break out all over my face when I eat dairy. Like right now, I have acne right here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I do have acne on my face right now as we speak, but it's not as bad. So when you eat dairy, I'm not drinking any milk. I don't like milk. I can stand the smell of it, but I'm eating cheese and things like that. So to compensate for the calcium, for the lack of calcium that I have, so yeah, so I've been eating cheese and stuff like that, but it hasn't been that bad. Usually I would break out all over my face. Like I would become like, oh my God, scary. But right now it's been like slow and steady. I'll get 2, 3, and then they will go away. I'm still using some kind of products to tame them. Maybe I talk about it in a different video if you guys want me to talk about it. So they will just dry out, go away, and then they'll go back like 1 or 2. So it hasn't been that bad. And yeah, my body feels better. My nails are growing back, so I guess that's a good thing. But my hair is still falling. I did a video on hair and how to stop your hair from falling. It has helped me a lot. Like my hair has gotten back some of its shine. I have some of the oil in my hair today still. Like I put some oil in my hair this morning, but yeah, like my hair is restoring itself at this point. Hopefully it's gonna be full and shiny like everyone else that's pregnant. They talk about all this stuff that I haven't seen in me just yet. Okay, so just keeping you posted on that. And the second thing I wanted to talk about is the vitamin B. Vitamin B comes mainly from red meat. I know it's really disgusting to vegans. It's really disgusting for me. I'm not really like that fully vegan anymore. I eat cheese, I eat, sometimes I will eat tuna. But to be honest with you, everything else still grosses me out. The tuna has to be organic, coming from a specific country. Like, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And cheese too. The cheese I've been eating, the Arabic type of cheese, because of where I come from. We only eat halal. I come from North Africa, so that's where, like our cheeses don't have any byproducts of any pork. The cheese here in America has that type of byproduct. I don't eat pork at all. It grosses me out to death. It freaks me out. So if a product has pork and I have ate it by accident, I will be probably thrown up for the next 3 days. So yeah, that's something that you guys need to keep in mind. So the vitamin B, what I'm trying to say is that you're going to find it in red meat. If you are trying to get pregnant and you're vegan, just keep that in mind. I literally despise red meat, but sometimes my husband will cook them and he would just like feed me like small pieces and try it, But I'm supplementing big time with B vitamins. I might talk about them in a different video if you guys really want to know which vitamins I take. My vitamins are strictly kosher, organic, made out of vegetables, fruits, and things like that. And the brand is amazing. It doesn't hurt your stomach, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys also want me to talk about exact pieces of things that I've been including in my diet, like exactly which cheese I'm eating, exactly which bread, all that kind of stuff, I will tell you. I will make a video about it, what I eat. And by the way, I am officially in my month 4. I'm in I believe day 4. So I just wanted to let you know I'm still doing my waist training. And guys, when I say waist training, I'm literally saying controlling. I mean, look how big it is. Look, I have space in my belt. And I mean, you can tell that my belly is popping a little bit from below, So again, if you're following my channel and you're doing the same thing with me, please remember that we're not crushing anybody, okay? We're just trying to contain our bellies from the sides, okay? Trying to push it from the sides, trying to hold our back, because legitimately this waist trainer has been helping my back big time. Because as of a few days ago, my back has been hurting like crazy. So it's been helping me a lot, keeping my back pain in check. I don't know if it's just me, it's mental, or if it's really working. So that's that. I still have the size small on. Like I said, it's big. I mean, look, this is closed. I'm not crushing my baby, so don't freak out. Still I'm closing it in the biggest loop. So same thing from below. It's legitimately like the biggest I've ever gone in any waist trainer. Again, I'm not trying to train my waist or crush my bones or anything like that as I used to do before. I'm not doing that, okay? Just so you guys understand. I'm only trying to control my waist until I give birth, and then after that I can go back to corsetting. So if you guys really want to corset with me and actually have a really tiny waist, as I do love to do for myself, make sure you subscribe and like my videos, please. That will help me a lot.